Okay, so this is the mess of the lab. Right over here, we just got some parts bins. I got a hutch that I'm going to move to this side of the wall. Here you can see my primary tool board. I'm still working it out. Yes, I know my desk is a total nightmarish of mess. I keep my surface mount soldering station down here. When I'm done, this entire area is going to be completely free. Each one of these bins will be taken down, and each one of them will have a topic. So if I need my multimeter probes and my oscilloscope probes, I can grab one bin. If I need soldering stuff, I can grab another bin. If I need EEPROM stuff, I grab another bin. You get the point. Up here, all adhesives, storage, pretty much all the way around the top. I'd like to put all of my network attached storage. I like to build pretty much just a storage and networking component. I have the ability to just run all of the wiring basically down to the trunk, like a trunk line right down over here. Just going through this pile of hell right now. Over here, let's just go through the meat of this. We got the floating panel that I'm going to be upgrading to something that can take HDMI soon. We've got my dual band IC3200 over here, a single band Alinco. I do believe this is a DR110, and that's going to be a power supply for it. This guy is receive only. His PTT mic is to shit. I do believe he's only 2 meter fucking low light detection. I got a busted one over here. It's dual band receive only, but I could use those two guys in conjunction for some shenanigans. I've got two radio BBSs right here and the Maxon on top of it. I've got a power supply that could probably run both the Maxon and a radio BBS at the same time. My old radio TNC kit, gonna work on that another time, and then I've got two SWR meters. Up here I'd like to put a thin client that plugs in the Elonix 4K tuners, which I have in here. As you can see, the window's right next to all the radio stuff. I'll be taking all of my radio coax and whatnot, and that'll be going out the window. I've got about 4 satellite dishes on the roof that I have access to that I would like to get some kind of thin client up here, so you guys have access to my SDR as well as all of the satellite dish feeds and whatnot. You know, got more shelves still going through it. And then this is the main computer area. Yeah, my monitors, I should have turned those off, but it's fucking computer. You know what a computer looks like. But that's the general mess of my lab right now. It's not terrible. I'm just still setting things up. I could really use a lot of advice on specifically, like if you look right here, I had to recrimp an end connector onto a mag mount that I had to run to the roof because I haven't run all of my coax yet, and I just have a complete clusterfuck of RF adapters that go everywhere. Here you can see my UV5R battery falling. This is the TYT MD380, and he's like the video showed, he's working. Oh, and I got more than a couple of radio scanners. Um, let's see. Pro 95 got the radio pager, FRS. This is the Pro 95, Pro 63, more FRS. My FDC 460, it's 70 centimeter. I got another Pro 97, another 2 FRS radios. The UV3R. You have the VX7R, UV3R. I think I've got 4 or 5 UV5Rs, and I think I got 2 FT60s and a ton of batteries. So I'm definitely gonna be doing a pocket packet kind of thing. So and then as for feed line, I think I've got maybe 80 feet, but I've got it at a section of, I think, 25 and a section of 50, maybe 40, I'm not sure. That's LMR 195, so I want to go sparingly with it. This is LMR 400. There's no way in hell that's too rigid, too stiff to try to run out the window, and no, there's no way of drilling the hole. So yeah, that's the sum up. You know, got to get the power supplies hooked up, got to get speakers hooked up, got to get audio faces and PTT interfaces hooked up, got to get a dedicated box set up for setting up the radio BBS and FL Digi and software defined radio and RTL TCP. Got to run the coax, got to run the power supplies, and oh yeah, by the way, inside the closet here, there's a hole that runs to the other room. You know what? Fuck it. I'll just run through real quick. I don't give a shit. There's my fuff. Yeah, this is an electrical outlet that's got about 20 amp fuse. There's a hole right behind our bookcase here where all the network cable and whatnot that comes, and a coax cable for our files, which pretty much runs right through the lab. So my idea is to run some Romex cable, some 16 gauge solid copper, because I got a dedicated 20 amp fuse on that line, and I can run it right over here. So all of this gear isn't powered off of one single individual outlet. Yes, this entire room is powered off of an ungrounded single 15 amp breaker. Yes, I've blown it more than once already.